Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange. And we opened lower, it was expected, but what was surprising, we opened much lower than what SGX Nifty has indicated. By the time we opened, most of the Asian countries have recovered half of their losses. So because of that, SGX Nifty also recovered. But when we opened significantly lower. SGX Nifty was indicating only about 20-30 point lower, but we opened about 75-80 point lower. But what has happened after that, that was the significant thing. There was no recovery at all. Markets kept on falling. And Bank Nifty has already fallen 700-800 point yesterday, and today it has fallen another 700-800 point. Just two trading sessions, Bank Nifty has fallen nearly 1400 point from Friday high to today low. There was some kind of recovery around 12:30 when the European market opened. Because European markets, they were not really very bad. It was futures were indicating only 0.25% to 0.5% minus. And when it opened, so there was some recovery in Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty recovered about 200 points, but then European market started falling. When European market started falling, so our market also went for a free fall. And what the people call it as a VWAP. So once the Nifty and Bank Nifty touch the VWAP, the selling comes. Technically, people they short around VWAP and then put a stop loss 10-20 point higher. So luckily today they shorted, and European markets helped them to bring the market down. European markets fell led by Germany. I think I have already mentioned that Germany is in trouble, and number one, Germany is a country which depends on Russia very much for gas, and because of that, I think I heard that gas prices have shot up 10 times, and now winter is coming there. So there anyway, the economic data coming from Germany was not good, and this fall, just 2 days, Nifty has fallen 500 point. This can turn uglier if further economic data from Germany is turning bad. We are expecting, in fact, today there is no economic data at all, but see the way markets are falling both in US and Europe. I think Germany has fallen 2%. Dow future is down more than 300 point after falling another 300 point on Friday. But what will happen if the Germany's PMI data tomorrow and GDP data day after tomorrow, so if they also disappoint? So now, the headline is a Germany, and so you keep watching the Germany market. We always keep watching the US markets. Now we have to start watching Germany market also. So it is definitely time to be very, very cautious. And any intraday bounce, one can buy put option or can sell call option. And looking at the open interest, there's a huge addition of open interest at 17,600, 17,700, 17,800 in all the places. There was a lot of unwinding in 17,800 PE, 17,700 PE, 17,600 PE. So it looks, as of now, usually the expiry week, there's a fourth week will be more volatile. And today also I mentioned, definitely Nifty will make at least 250-300 point move in 4 days, but in 1 day it has already moved. And unfortunately, it has moved on the downside. So today, both FIIs and DIIs were net sellers. And that's very clear from the way, there was no support at all. Market went for a free fall. So FIIs were net sellers for 450 crores. And the domestic institutions have sold for a very little amount, about 85 crore. But DIIs are not in a mood to support this market because the market is not at a very low level. And FIIs, they were sellers for the first time in this calendar month. and of course on 18th the figure was showing negative. That's because of some block deal, but other than that block deal, so FIIs were net buyers only. So throughout the last 12-13 trading sessions they have bought and now they have sold. So now we have to see, we have to focus on the US markets. So US markets right now looking very bad, particularly Nasdaq has already fallen more than 500 points in last 2 trading sessions. So if there is any recovery in US markets, then we can see some green in Asian markets and then we can recover a little bit, but the hope is very little at this point of time. Even if there is a recovery, so that recovery will be sold into. So anyway, we have only 3 more days, so the time value will be in our favor if you are a seller of an option. And after a long time, even I try to manage by buying some options. So I did a put spread. Okay, it's called bear put spread. So I bought 17,500 put option and I sold 17,400 put option. So I bought 17.5, sold 17.4. So my maximum profit is 100 rupees. But to set up this, I had to pay about 60 rupees, 40 rupees from my pocket. So either I may lose 40 rupees or I may gain 60 rupees. So let us see, we have 3 more days to go. And stock specific, maybe I didn't have time to do some research. Maybe I will discuss tomorrow morning. I think in this market there is no need for any research. You can go and short any stock and it's likely to fall. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thank you for watching.